What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a lot to talk about between Bitcoin ETFs and a couple of approvals from the SEC to what's going on with whale accounts piling billions of dollars into crypto in a matter of minutes and a couple of other major catalysts with the market right now. But before we dive into that, it still says about 70% of you watching are not subscribed to the channel. So if you enjoy short form, concise, and no BS content that doesn't waste either of our times, well, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, help us get to 300,000 subscribers. Also, Patreon is completely sold out, but in the meantime, if you want to join, we have a free Discord with thousands of members. I'm in there all the time answering questions. Right now, the entire crypto market is sitting around a $2.3 trillion market cap, and the narrative over the last couple of days has been all around Bitcoin. Everyone's been saying, oh, Bitcoin's up 10%, Bitcoin's up 30% in the last 7 days. Whale accounts are buying Bitcoin, but this narrative is starting to change because right now we're seeing today that Bitcoin's price is relatively flat, even a little bit in the red, and we're starting to see altcoins take over. Coins like Cardano are up 4%, Binance Coin up 3%, Polkadot up over 6% over the last 24 hours, and I'm expecting this to just continue to get more and more intense as the next couple of weeks go on. I'm continuing to expect altcoins are going to see significantly more gains as people start moving over their Bitcoin holdings into some more volatile, higher risk, high reward altcoins. One of the big announcements, though, over the last 24 to 48 hours has been from the SEC and cryptocurrency ETFs. We have seen that everyone has been talking about when is a Bitcoin ETF going to get approved? When is this going to happen? When are we going to see like trillions of dollars poured into crypto? And right now, we just saw the SEC approve something called the Volt Equity ETF, which essentially provides exposure to Bitcoin-centric companies. And a couple of people in the Discord were saying, oh, this is a huge deal. This is such a big deal for crypto. And it's positive, but it's not like a Bitcoin ETF has been approved. This is not a Bitcoin ETF. What this is essentially, it's an ETF that is intended to track so-called Bitcoin industry revolution companies, which are defined as entities that hold a majority of their net assets in Bitcoin or derive a majority of their earnings from Bitcoin mining. So this is not that people who invest in this ETF are investing directly in Bitcoin. They're going to be investing in companies that do a lot of work with Bitcoin. So it's important, it's a big deal, but it's not as big of a deal as a Bitcoin ETF getting approved. Either way, though, we always like to see the SEC approving different funds and ETFs related to crypto in general. Last week, we actually saw the SEC delay 4 different Bitcoin ETFs by 45 days. The way that this works is that they're able to delay a decision on an ETF 3 separate times. And now they have delayed the decision on a number of Bitcoin ETFs 3 times. So they can't delay it anymore. They have to make a decision. So one of the important dates coming up is going to be with the VanEck Bitcoin ETF. Many people are saying that we may see a ETF approved in October, but I think this is going to be the first one because this VanEck Bitcoin ETF was delayed 3 separate times, and the final decision date is on November 14th. This is the date where the SEC has to say, yes, we approve it, or no, we're outright rejecting the application for a Bitcoin ETF. I'm expecting this is the date that we will see a massive inflow of capital. I'm expecting this is the date that we're going to see the first ever Bitcoin ETF approved. One thing that we've been seeing lately, though, is that a lot of Bitcoin whale accounts have been really front-running the approval of a Bitcoin ETF and a Bitcoin futures ETF. According to a number of analysts, they're expecting that we're going to see a Bitcoin futures ETF in October of 2021 and a Bitcoin ETF, just a regular Bitcoin ETF, in November. So what we are seeing is that right now, a lot of Bitcoin whale accounts are pouring billions of dollars into crypto. In the last 24 hours alone, $1.6 billion was piled into Bitcoin in buy orders in just a matter of minutes. $1.6 billion. And I'm expecting that we're just going to continue to see this happen. And this is what caused that spike in Bitcoin's price, driving it up over $55,000 per coin. And I'm continuing to expect this to happen over the next couple of weeks, leading up to a Bitcoin futures ETF and a Bitcoin ETF approval in general. In addition to this, one of the last stories I want to go over is with regards to Invesco. While we saw that SEC approved this ETF, the Vault Equity ETF, Invesco also just officially listed 2 crypto ETFs on Thursday, October 7th, 2021. They listed 2 of them in a partnership with Galaxy Digital, and they're listed under the stock ticker symbols SATO and BLKC. This is important because whenever we start to see more crypto ETFs approved, while they're not getting direct exposure to Bitcoin, it's always very exciting to see Bitcoin, like any sort of crypto ETFs, blockchain companies, be able to be listed and get more exposure through institutional investors. Last story is going to be with public.com. Public.com just officially added crypto trading features. This is a big deal. I've used public.com and public investing for a while. If you want, you can go ahead, follow me on this app. You can see exactly what I'm buying in stocks, exactly what I'm buying in crypto, and it's exciting to see more and more companies offer cryptocurrency investing, and this is one of them. So anyways, that's what's going on with crypto. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you guys.